Morning. Hey, Deb. So we're about 6 minutes to go time. If you're just coming on, you need a strap and a mat, something to pull on and a mat. Thank you. It feels way lighter, I'll tell you that. Hi there. If you're on YouTube, make a little comment. Let me know who you are. I'm super glad you're here. Just waiting for my music to load up, and then we can do a sound check. Hey, Marjan, so glad you're here. You need a strap today, you're just coming on, and a mat. Just checking myself in the frame. Hi, Karen, so glad you're here. Got a couple of minutes left. I'm waiting for my music to load, and then we'll get rolling. Morning. Hey, Steph, so glad to see you. Welcome back. I hope you guys are ready to work. I have a little bit of energy today. And it's Friday. Oh, so bad. Ah, Pam. Good to see you, Pammy. Just in time, I'm about to do a sound check. I think we're about 2 seconds away. Okay. Okay, if you guys could give me a little comment in terms of my voice versus the music for you. I'm going to be echoey because I'm in this tall studio. But you can hear me when I go back. Bring it on. I love it, Karen. I will for you specifically. How's my voice? How's the music? It should just be sort of ambiance in the background. It's a lot of Caribbean beats and stuff like that today. Okay. I'm going to assume we're okay then. All right. So, I'm Lika Barkovs. This is Friday, if we can believe it, July 24th, I think, 2020. We've been at this online now since the beginning of April, so quite some time. Today, what I thought I'd do is I would go back to the very first total body imaging that we did together during this COVID moment, and just see how you're feeling now versus how you felt at the beginning of April. Sometimes when you've been moving differently for a while, you'll find that you build stamina and strength in places that you didn't really recognize as it was moving along. So see how you feel at the end of today. Couple of things before we get rolling. Number one, first disclaimer is, because I can't see you and do my usual coaching type thing, you have to be the boss of your body. If it doesn't feel good or it doesn't feel right, it's not right. And you want to be really cognizant in terms of the difference between pain and discomfort. I'm going to get you to be uncomfortable sometimes. That's actually pretty optimal. But pain, sharp shooting, unbearable is never okay. And that's a good sign you be getting out of whatever position that you're in. If any of you want to ask me questions or break through a pattern on a separate basis, you can always contact me at lgavarkovs@gmail.com, and I'll do whatever I can to help you out. One more disclaimer, this is for YouTube. This is unlicensed music, so that should not be a problem for you. If you're just coming on, you need a strap to pull on today. Expect to feel total body, expect to feel your heart rate elevate when we're doing some of the leg sequences, and expect to feel great when we're done. So starting with the warm-up. Wide stance, draw your belly button up. We haven't done this one in a while. Give yourself a deep breath in. Big exhale, sink low. 4 more. Reach those arms out, fill your lungs, drive your feet down. 2 more. So we're going to keep on this feeling, but you're going to take it over to the side. Sink low, hands on your thighs. Other side. Uh-oh. 2 more. I lost you for a second instead. It looks like you're back. 1 more. Let's stay down at the bottom. Turn your legs in. Round your back. Extend the spine. Round your back. 2 more. 1 more. We're going to stay down here a little bit more. Long spine. Hips go up and down. When the hips go up, the knees do not have to straighten the whole way, but tighten your thighs up. 1 more. Stay down, step out a little bit, let's shift. Opening up the hips. Utter delicious. 8 more. Slowly bringing it up. Rotate. Let the feet release. Pivot through that heel. 8 more. Bring your feet in. Find your hinge. Thumbs to the ceiling. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Drop the hands, squeeze up. No matter where it is in space, the spine's going to stay in the same shape. A little softness in your knees is fine. 2 more. One more. Leg swing. Try to find your balance. I'll try to not let my sleeper squeak. 8 more. Find that hinge. This time, reach forward in a V. Feeling those postural muscles turn on. 3 more. Two. Notice how good it feels just to start moving. Next one. You gotta really draw up in the belly. Ready? And tap out. Miss Singer, this is for you. Open up the chest. So I got a little softness in my front leg. I'm squeezing my glute in that extended leg behind me. Give me 8 more. Then we're going to focus a little bit on your ankle and big toe. 4 more. Hold it here. Drop the back heel. Pop it up. Push over that large big toe joint. 4 more. Hold the heel up. Sink the hips, bend the back knee. Right in your front foot. Start to feel more work on the front leg. A little bit faster. Hands are up, down. Twist the front leg. Center. And up. Do it again. I love that faster, actually. Raise your hands. 2 more. One more. Come up, other leg goes back. Down. Push over that big toe joint. If you're squeezing your glutes enough, you'll feel a hip flexor stretch. Hold the heel up. 4, 3. Find the position. Drive your front foot into the ground. Drive your back ball of your foot into the ground. Good place to do a kegel right now. Arms up. Here we go. Down. Twist to your front leg. Center. Raise your hands. Two more. And face the front. Easy squats. Drive through your heels. Now here's where I always say, and I gotta say it again. The way that my body is shaped, this is as deep as I can go in my squats. I'm gonna start to slow you down. If you can go deeper, go deeper. Slow down. 4, 3. Exhale, drive your whole foot into the ground, squeeze your quads. You wanna act like you're trying to make a big footprint in wet sand. Exhale, kegel, tighten your glutes. 2 more, go lower. You've got time. The lower you go, the more you're gonna activate your quads and your glutes. 1 more, stay down. Arms are forward. Go a little lower through those hips. 1 arm lifts, bring it down. Other arm lifts, feel those postural muscles wake up. What did we do last week? We did a bunch of wall sits by now, didn't we? Sit down a little bit lower. Give me 4 more. 2 more. Gorgeous. Take it wide. Sink. Rotate. Center. Up. Let's go the other way. Sink. Rotate. Center. Up. Sink. Rotate. Get a little rotation happening. And up. Go again. Start going a little bit lower. You have 4 more. Then we'll focus on heating up your shoulders a little bit. Close your core. 3 more. This is making you smarter already. 2 more. Last time. We'll revisit this in a second. Stay wide, but turn in. Hinge, walk out the plank. Hold. Wrists underneath the shoulders. You need to come to the flat of your fists. You can. But try to press all 5 fingers on each hand in the ground instead. Walk back. Bend the knees. Hands on your thighs. Roll up. Bring the feet a little bit closer. Hinge. Walk out. Shoulders over the wrists. Walk back. Bend your knees. Hands on your thighs. Roll up. A little bit closer. Hinge. Walk out. Hold it here. Option to just hold plank. Optional lift the leg. Put it down with the other leg. The leg is lifting because you are squeezing your butt cheek. Shoulders on top of the wrist. Kegel, kegel. 4 more. If you had to go to your forearms, could you? You could. Now, wide legs. Down dog. Slide down the plank. Hips up. Slide out. 2. One more time. Walk your hands in. I'd say we're ready to go. Bend your knees. Roll up. Water if you need it. Starting wide. So we're going to go back to that movement that we just practiced, but I want you to go just a little bit deeper. So hands come to the middle of your chest. Rotate in the hip. Bring it low. Come up. Down. So when you're in that plie, your knees are looking at your second and third toe, and you have about a 90-degree angle in your knee. If you find it's hard to get a 90-degree angle, you might be too far out with the legs. Down, hard to sink. Feel that ugly crunch. 4 more. If you have a dumbbell sitting around and you want to hold that here, or a heavy book, you can load this. 2 more. But it works just fine body weight. 1 more. So a little combo package there. Now let's just get nice and basic. Hold it here. Raise your hands. Up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Shoulders down, down for 8, 7, 6, 5. Go a little bit deeper if you can. Up for 8, 8, 7. Drive your whole foot into the ground. Down for 8. Now I know you sped that up, so we're going to do 2 more. Give you the chance to slow it down. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and down. 4, 3. Last time up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Stay up. Reach feet in just a little bit. Not quite a traditional squat, not quite a wide stance. Sumo position. So we are going to squat, shift on one leg, sink low. You should know this well now. Come up. Do it again. Other side. Squat, Shift over the foot, no weight there. Sink lower as you come in. 2 more here. Squat, shift. Feel what happens to the side of your bum when you shift. Squat. La la la. Let's add on. Squat. Hold here. Shift. Step back into a lunge. Stand up. Do it again, other side. Down. Shift. Lunge, back heel up. Again. Nice and slow. And up. Again. When we come back to do it again, I'll give you an option to go a little bit faster. But right now, I want you to focus on how low can you go. Get that move and the coordination of that down. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. We're going to play with the wide stance in the sumo one more time. This foot stays still. Wide stance, you're in the corner. Hold it there. This foot stays still. You come to the middle. Go to the other corner. This stays still. That wide stance squat. Go to the middle. It's called a transverse squat. Slow a couple more times. How low can you go? Weight on both legs, so that is not a side lunge. Other corner. By now, your legs should be saying good morning. 2 more slow. Notice my arms are going forward as I sit down. So I'm going to muscle through my arms. Other corner. Ready? A little faster. Down. And. So again, on the second set, I'll give you a little option to try to go a little faster. But for right now, focus on what it should feel like. Again. Four more. Two more. Hold it down. Drop your hips. 8, 7, 6, 5. Beautiful. Hinge over, walk out, find your plank. Shoulders over the wrists. Don't do anything. Hold right there. 8, 7, 6. 4 more. Drop your knees, child's pose. Grab your strap, come to your knees. Hope you're feeling pretty good already. So you're gonna take your left leg forward, if you're facing me, knee over the ankle. I want you to squeeze this butt cheek. Get those hips level. Hips are not gonna move. A little wider than shoulder distance apart, chest level. Pull that strap apart, squeeze your shoulder blades together. It's like you're trying to break the strap or the towel, whatever you're gonna have in your hand. Push against the top of your foot in the back. We're gonna rotate over that front leg. Draw your belly up, squeeze your glutes. Nothing else moves. Really just come along for the ride, and I'm pulling hard against the strap. Keep going. Keep going. Oh, thanks, man. Are you breathing out as you twist? So we're going to change your move. Bring it down the hip, up to the corner. Now this is an anti-rotational move, which means your body wants to do this, because this makes it feel like you've got so much range of motion, but I don't want that to happen. Pull against that strap. Your face can follow the strap. 2 things to stabilize yourself here. Press this foot into the ground as hard as you can. Press the back of this foot into the ground as hard as you can. 4 more. Obliques, shoulders. I could get more specific, but we don't really need to. 1 more. Now, bring this knee down. You're gonna keep pulling on that strap into the hips. Squeeze your glutes. Let's tuck your toes under. Spine stays long, you're pulling. Squeeze the glutes, drive them out. You can keep it like this if this is already a challenge to hold your spine very long. If you want to work hard, down, reach. Now I have a pretty narrow stance with our hands right now. If you need to, take your hands a little further apart on the strap, and that can give you a little bit more mobility as well. Squeeze your glutes. 4 more. And 3. Who's ready to work your legs again? Say yes. 2 more. Last time. Put your strap down, find your plank. Wide stance with the legs. Option 1, you just hold the plank. Shoulders over those hips. Option 2, downward dog, back to plank. Option 3, touch the opposite hip. Feel those shoulders heating up. Feel the lats right here. Try not to overshoot that glute. 4. Two more. Walk your hands back in. Bend your knees. Good time. Water. Wide stance. Second set. So at first, you'll build in speed this set if you like it. You don't have to. Down. Pivot. Oblique crunch. Sit lower. Come up. 3 more at this pace. Find the rotation. Get that heel up off the ground as you move into your lunge. Anytime you bring your limbs across your body like that, you're firing synapses in your brain. So you're making your brain smarter. How great is that? You ready? A little faster. Now, is this speed necessary? No. If you find your forms breaking down now or it feels off here, slow back in. 8. Tighten the quads on the way up hard. Are you getting a little lower when you come back to the middle? Last 4. Last 2. Stay down in the middle, reach your hands up high. Hold 8. And shoulders down. 7. Take your feet. Drive the heel. Both sides of the balls of feet, all 10 toes. Down hard. You're going to feel your arch come up. 4. Let your knees reach to the second and third toes. Shoulders over the hips. This should be tall. Squeeze up. A little bit closer together. Down. Shift. Lunge. Up. So we're not crouching today. Shift. This is going to stay relatively stacked. Yeah? Down. Shift. Right into this foot to come up. Now, you can keep this pace. Totally copacetic with that, or you can go a little bit faster. Get on top of that foot. Over to the lunge. And notice how easy your lunge sets up there. 8. I'll set it. Now we gotta do it. Last 4. Up to 2nd. Last 2. Then we gotta go back to that transverse squat one more time. So this one is glued, wide stance. narrow, other side. 5, 6. You notice, as I turn, I'm barely turning. Maybe a quarter of the way around. A little faster. Speed is not important. If you prefer, keep it slow. Heart rate's going to elevate. Down, down, down. Hamstrings are catching you. They're the boss of deceleration, in case you care. Keep going. I think we're here. 4 more. 3 more. And walk out to plank. Wide stance with the feet. Option 1, just hold. Option 2, reach. 8 more. 4 more. Child's pose. Woo. Heart rate should be up. Eyes up. Grab your strap. Other foot's in front. So again, fairly close together today with your hands. This knee's over the ankle, this foot's pressing down hard. The top of my foot pressing down hard. Squeeze the glutes. Here we go. Pull the belly up. Notice, I'm not going that far. If I kind of let everything shift, I can move a lot more. If I let it be about my arms, I can move a lot more. But I'm pulling. Shoulder blades together. Oh, how good does this feel? Okay, let's take that wood chop. To your hip, anti-rotation. Pull hard. Push your front foot down. Helps you stabilize. 8. You're going to feel the back of your shoulder, your upper back a lot, especially on this side, yeah? 4 more. 2 more. Oh my. And knees down, over an inch, still pulling on that strap. If you want to, down, tuck your toes, reach, squeeze. Should have told you that first. Here we go. All those postural muscles firing. It's just a fancy way, guys, of saying that they're getting to work. Four more. We are halfway done. More than already. 2 more. Okay. Let her go. Back to your wide foot plank. Again, anytime you need to get a forearm on that. Option 1, full plank. Option 2, down dog. Back plank. Option 3, opposite touch. There's many more options, but sometimes being tricky is not the point. The point is to do something as cleanly and as safely as you can in order to be effective. 1 more. Walk back to your feet. Bend your knees, round up. Single leg work. So exciting. So shake that out, water if you need it. This is the moving leg. Step into a lunge. Do it again, same leg. Drive into the foot. So we're gonna go slow. If you wanted to work a little bit harder, raise your hands. And don't let your arms help with your balance. I'm gonna keep my arms down. Drive into the foot. 4 more. Squeezing right here and keep 2 more. Now on the next move, this leg stays straight. Side lunge. Keep it square. Give yourself a hinge. This knee is just a little bit soft. So what I'm not doing is rotating. That is something, but we're gonna stay square. How low can you bend this knee? Soft landing. But go out a little bit, so it's a little bit harder to come back. 4 more. And then, in keeping with our theme, we're combining those two. Straight. So you give me one side lunge, reverse lunge. Side lunge. We'll do 3 more slower. Again, coordination, focusing on the brain. Lots of studies now proving that exercise is a great tool to keep your mind sharp. I believe it. Ready? A little faster if you want. 7 more. So the interesting thing about this one is both legs are working equally. 4, 3, 1 more. Balance. Pick your knee up. Let your calf touch your foot. Close your eyes. 4. Try not to wiggle. Now we can see. 3. When you need to tighten, breathe. 2. And 1. Shake it out. Come back down on the ground. My favorite exercise and yours, the push-up. In my world, hands are level with the chest and wider than your shoulders. So when you're at the bottom of the push-up, I want a 90-degree angle-ish in your elbows. First set's on your knees because we're going to go super slow. Here on pin grass, this is for you. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Belly button goes up. 8, 7, 6. Now, if you really go that slow, you got 3 more to try that again. 8, 7, 6, 5. 8, 7, 6, 5. 2 more. Woo, start to shake. 1 more. Could you do this against the wall? You could. Child's pose. Face me. Elbow and shoulder are lined up. This fist is pressing as hard as it can into the ground. It is pulled up. Get your knees in line with your hips. So I am working really hard through here. Option 1, 2 knees on the floor. Option 2, 1 leg extended. Option 3, 2 feet stacked. Find your side lunge. No tricks today. Just push hard. 8, 7. I'm sorry I did that to myself. 6, 5. Hang on. 4, 3, Knees are hip distance apart. Pull against that strap and move back. Option one, just hold. If you can do it without moving your knees, take a diagonal pull down. So it's almost like a Russian twist. We're gonna go slow. No movement from the hips to your feet. What happens is your knees want to flop around. You gotta pull up high and out the floor to prevent that. Keep pulling hard. 8 more. I don't know about you. I'm starting to sweat. And this room was cold when I walked in. So that must mean we're working hard today. Last 4. Then you have another leg, I believe. 2 more. And find your plank. Okay. Wide stance. Before we go anywhere, stay here or knee to the floor. Opposite floor, that is. Now, walk to your feet. Arms great. Bend your knees. Roll up. Shake it out. Get water if you need it. Last set standing if you can believe it. This is the moving leg. Take it back. Lunge. So again, arms can move naturally. Arms can be elevated. That makes your core work a little harder. Squeeze here. If you feel wobbly in a lunge, it might be that you're stepping the feet too close, one behind the other, right? So keep your feet lined up with your hip. Drive this front foot into the ground. You have 4 more. Can you get your back knee closer to the ground? Guys? Two more. Ready? Side lunge. So remember, stay still. Push back. Use your foot. Boom. Little dancer foot. It can be on the thigh, or if you want to work harder, keep it off your thigh. I love when we can hold a weight. If you have a weight at home, you can hold it right here. 4 more. And then what do? We combine. 2 more. Side lunge. Reverse lunge. 3 more slow. Two more. One more slow. And if you need to keep it slow the whole time, if you want to, pick it up. I wish the people watching me from their balconies would just start to work. That would be fun. 4 more. I'm going to hang this sign up for next week. And say, join us. 2 more. 1 more. Let's find your balance. Now that your heart rate's up. I don't care what you do with your arms. Close your eyes. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on now. Okay, for the push-ups. If you have an injury and you need to do them on your knees, stay on your knees. If it's just uncomfortable and that's why you're on your knees, go on your toes. Here we go. Down, 2. Four more. 2 more. child's pose. Woo. Okay, facing me, you gotta put the other hand on the ground. Knees in line with the hips, hips are stacked. Fist into the ground, shoulder over the elbow. 2 feet can be stacked. 1 foot could extend. 2 legs could extend. Be stacked. 8. Hips are forward. 7. 6. 5. Hips in. Lost on YouTube now. Up and back. Okay. Lost on YouTube now. Up and back. Okay. Option 1 is hold and pull. Option 2, lift the knees this time. Pull. Long time. But the knees are not allowed to move. That's the secret. Here we go. Keep going. 7. 1 more. 2 more. Shoulders over the wrist. You can be on the forearms. Here we go. Knee. 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 Keep going. Knee. 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 4. 3. 2. Find your child's pose. They have lost insulin. Okay, child's pose recovery time. This is your reward for a job well done. Let your hips just reach toward your heels. Rock your hips side to side, just a little bit. And take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Delicious. Kind of sitting back on your heels. If you have knee problems, go ahead and stay in that child's pose. Totally fine with that. So you're going to feel a little stretch at the bottom of your quads right here. Totally fine. But I want you to focus on the front of your shins, the front of your ankles, and the tops of your feet. And let's roll your wrists and loosen those up from all those push-ups you just did. Hopefully you're good and sweaty. Go the other way. I love it when you guys send me sweaty pictures of yourself. Shake that. Take your knee. Just bringing a little range of motion back into your hip, your knees, your shoulders, and your wrists. So cluttered, and I have too many things on my plate to do, and I'm really resentful of coming to the table and working out. That's how I felt today a little bit. Even though I know I love seeing you guys and all the other things I love about this. Sometimes you just have those moments. Take one from the front and let's switch it there. If you make yourself do this, a lot of the stuff that doesn't matter is going to be a list of things to do. Or you can find when you're back to the table in a more organized and calm fashion, and you can get things done better. This is such a big, important piece I wanted to loss for mental health. Take your lunge, shaking the lunge. This is, if it's not a move you can get into the long spine, all the way down. Press those hips forward, squeeze your glutes. Deep breath in, big exhale. Deep breath in, big exhale. Right to your toes, tight the quads. Deep breath in, big exhale. Deep breath in. Put the other leg in front. Enjoy. Sorry, it's really forward, shift. Long spine. Tuck your toes under, press your heel back if you'd like. You're going to do that. I try to send energy through that heel and energy forward through this knee. So I have energy in 2 different directions. 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Go back into child's pose one more time. Enjoy that. Now, Come to downward facing dog. Hips are up, heels are down, chest is back. Feel how strong you feel now. It should feel a little different than it did at the beginning of class, for sure. I'm sliding in my own sweat today. Then slowly walk your hands into your feet. Just dangle over your legs. I want you to touch something with your hands though. Either touch the floor, or if that's not available, it's no big deal, touch your shins. Drop your head and let your whole back be compressed. Shake your head no. Shake your head yes. Bend your knees. Just hang there for a second. Hands on your thighs and slowly roll up. You're going to take one foot behind the other and squeeze your knees together. Press your hips over, reach to the other side. So get a big, long stretch through the hips, up the lats. Draw your belly in and release. Now keep squeezing the knees together. Shift your hips towards that back leg and slowly go slow. You can feel a big, long stretch through the back leg. You may have to go lower than me. And release. Switch legs. Squeeze the knees. Shift the hips. And reach. Justin, I hope you did easy squats earlier. And come up. Shift your hips to the back corner there. Slowly walk down your legs. You're going to really press those hips out to feel the stretch. And release. Nice open stance. Pull your shoulder blades together. Open up your chest and your shoulders. What did you find out when we slowed our push-ups down today? Something to think about. And now lace your hands together, round your upper back, drop your chin. Pull the shoulder blades together again. I'm going to face away from you so you can see what I'm doing next. Take your hands wide. You're going to bring one hand underneath between your shoulder blades and the other hand on top. So the underneath hand, the palm is facing out. The on top hand, the palm is facing in. No contortions of the shoulder. Notice my fingers are not touching. So I'm not going to try and force that. I'm going to go wherever it is that I can go. And as I practice this move, what I hope to find is that I will start to have a better range of motion, and my fingers will automatically start coming closer together without the force. And open. 2 more. You notice one side is always way more challenging than the other. For me, what I find is, where do I carry my back? Where do I compensate for the heavy loads that I carry all day? And release. Take one arm across your chest. Keep your shoulder blades pulled together. And ending like we began today. Take your legs out wide. Fill your lungs with breath. Inhale up. Exhale down. 3 more. Inhale up. You should feel stronger and a little bit freer to move. 2 more. Inhale up. And last one. Big exhale. Shaking out. Again, thank you so much for joining me. As we know, we have no idea what's happening in terms of stage 3 and what all the gyms will be doing. But as long as I don't have an in-person class on a Tuesday or a Friday, I will try to keep streaming. I will keep you guys up to date as I know anything. Thank you so much for joining me, and have a wonderful day.